Okay, let's see if I can actually finish this or not. Maybe I should have stocked everything fully. No, we're skipping that. The platform can be moved down or up while blocking. Oh. So I guess I can just do this as well. Well, you can't like move it. I wish you'd like see with it, which is the like the range at which you can like move it. Ah. Can go down. Oh, it's impossible to see, like, understand when you can go down and when you can't. Okay, so this fucker is dead, then there's like the skull thing, which I have no idea how to fucking... Can you even attack this guy or not? Sure where you're supposed to attack it. fucking nuclear explosion sound effect. So was that supposed to be Doku? And you're cured now? What the fuck is up there? Something purple. Oh, it's the dragon blade. Oh, there's more? Chapter 18 cleared. Okay. Well, I killed a lot of enemies. Head ninja. Give me head. Chapter 19, the Dark Dragon Blade. Ryu has defeated the evil Vigor Emperor and the Dark Dragon Blade is out of reach of the fiends. Now Ryu must quickly escape the depths before the cavern comes crashing down on him. That was the Vigor Emperor? They fucking never even explained who the fuck that was or how it turned into that. Like, this game is so fucking like the... What is up with the plot? It's like so fucking... So fucking like... meh. Like the plot is just like, hey, stuff happens, and then some more stuff happens. Okay. And then you're like, oh, okay. So stuff happens, and nobody fucking knows what stuff happened. Let me guess. There's going to be a time limit to escape. Right? Well, to be honest, at least the platforming isn't insanely... Like, there's not insane amounts of platforming in instant death situations. Wait. Is there something hidden there? I guess not. Well, since I fell in, might as well go look around. What do we have in here? What's this thing? Oh, never mind. All I can say, do you choose to abandon the way of the ninja? Well, I have one answer to this guy, or girl, or whoever is asking. And that is... which is no. Oh man. This game is actually pretty fun. As long as you're not raging. When you're raging, then it's not fun. Then you're basically crying. Why? Why did the game do this to me? I don't think there's anything hidden anymore. So, let us take this. My trusted, huge, big sword. Oh. Master Sword number 2. Well, how convenient that fell down, right? Oh. Solemn sadness. Oh. How the fuck is she there? They never explained how she actually got out. Ryu. I think I need to go. Not like that though. I'm not sure what you were supposed to do, but I assumed there was like another one of those like poles that you need to vault. Before Ryu must quickly escape the depths before the cavern comes crashing down on him. So yeah. I think there's going to be a time limit. Wait, how did it this time? Didn't need to like do the... It didn't need to do the... Like the grab, ledge grab. Hey, I want to skip this. Yeah, there is. Well, I almost missed that one. Oh no! Time is running out. Quickly now. Quickly, Ryu. We don't have time. Time is of the essence. Run! Was there something over there? Maybe. Time is of the essence. Where am I going? Where was I supposed to go? I'm not sure. Maybe down. The express route down. Oh man. I wonder if I can even do this. See? This time it actually did the grabbing. It's kinda strange. I think I'm going to try this again. Thanks camera. You're so awfully nice. Thanks for going off axis as well. Oh yes. This whole place is coming down. I'm honestly not sure where you're supposed to go. Hopefully the time limit isn't too strict. Well, I mean... I'm coming! And then he falls. Game over. Go! Go up. Whee! And then they die. Game oh. No, the magical sword saves them. No, it's the Emperor and... Wasn't that supposed to be the Emperor? I thought that was supposed to be the Emperor. No, it's not. The Dark Disciple. Is this the true final battle? Gamo. Why the fuck would he just randomly kill that guy? And then it turns out that he's Ryu Hayabusa. No, it was this guy! It was me all along! Oh! It was me all along! And I was Super Demon! Just so you know, I don't have any healing items. No, why are you running away? Fucking... Don't run away. No! I guess I'm just spamming this. No! Stop fucking backing away. Now he's blocking. What the hell is he doing even? He's summoning the dragon! Did you see that combo? Now for the last and final shit we do. I'm not even sure if this is the... We'll do the electric fucker attack. Oh, that sucked ass. Oh. Well, that wasn't really that difficult. They're expecting you to do that without any, like, buying any heals and all that. Oh. My random friend from the beginning was actually evil all along. What a plot twist. What the fuck? Why did you break it? It was a perfectly good sword. Was that it actually? Who the fuck is behind there? Oh, it's that Ayane. Ah, Oni-chan! Daisuke-o! And now we have only one thing to say. And left to say. That is... Rachel, I think That... Well, yeah. In the end, Ryu doesn't love anyone. He just wants to and he turns into a pigeon. A fucking random pigeon! And goes shit on someone's head. The fucking father owl turns into a sparrow. Oh, wait a minute, that actually was it. Like, the last chapter was really short. Okay, I see. Are they like showing everything from the beginning? Yeah. Like, I have to say, the plot was really fucking what the fuck ever. Like, come on, man. And just randomly the friend of them was like the... of him was like the... end boss. I mean... yeah. Well, it's not the plot that's you... like the reason why you're playing this. It's the big tits. That's the reason. The only reason. No, honestly... like, the plot isn't... is like, what the fuck. But what do you expect from... the makers of Dead or Alive? Oh, well, I shouldn't be like the plot was actually interesting up to a certain part. But is it just me, or does this end feel like really rushed and so like not put together well, like pieced together poorly? It I don't know. It just feels kind of strange. But yeah, the music is actually pretty good for the most part. Like, this is generic hero music, but for the most part the music was like, I think the strong point of this game. Like, I really like many of the musics in this. And to be honest, this is from the makers of Nioh, right? So, and Nioh actually has some pretty good tunes in my opinion. Especially Nioh 2. That actually has like a lot of really awesome music. I mean, I really like Nioh 2 music. And I like Nioh 2 as a game too. So, I wonder if there's going to be a situation where there's like a... But yeah, I mean the plot is just so what the fuck ever. Wait, who the fuck is that? That's the... This didn't happen. Who is that actually? Like, she was the Shrine Maiden or whatever from the beginning. Oh, actually, she has the dragon eye. So was that her grave then? I guess so. I think that was her grave in where you got the dragon eye. And I'm still not sure if you get the dragon eye from like oh, there's an epilogue? Interesting. Honestly, I just can't take the plot of this game seriously. Yeah, I think that's her grave. And he returns the dragon eye. And there she goes. I mean he, she, he, it, whatever. Turned into a pigeon, goes crapping on someone's head. Flies into the moon. Well, that was that. All cleared. 17 hours, 33 minutes, 1 second. Almost 10 million karma. First clear. Finish all chapters of the game. Master Ninja. Woohoo! A new costume has been unlocked. Oh. Well. Interesting, interesting. So next up, I will be playing this on hard mode. Well, that was Ninja Gaiden Sigma. But I'm not going to play it on hard. Fuck no. But the music is actually pretty awesome. Like, I really like this beginning music. I was listening to it at one point. I'm not sure if I can back out of the main screen if I back out, so that's why I'm not going there yet. I think the music in this game is actually pretty like good. This is something that stays in your head when you listen to this. Like it kind of like it makes me think of Ninja Gaiden and remember Ninja Gaiden. Anyway, so where's the costumes? I don't think it's in the rankings. There's still 2 more difficulties left. Like, what the fuck? Oh, here's the costumes. Legendary Ninja, Classic Ultimate Ninja, Doppelganger, increase health cost, decrease defense. Why would you want that? Can't you like change the costume of Rachel as well? I thought you could. Yeah. So, letter suit or formal attire. Increase health gauge, decrease defense. There's another one as well. Not sure what that one is. Yeah. So I actually did one tutorial at some point when I was testing the settings. Incredible. I'm not sure. I think you need to like clear lots of these so you can. Eternal Legend. Yeah, but I'm not going to do. So yeah. Well, I can back out. I'll stay here because I'll let the play. I'm going to talk about the game a bit. So, I actually, in the end, like this game. Even though it's insanely frustrating, it's challenging, but it's challenging in an outdated way and an annoying way. It's like it grows on you actually. Like it really grows on you. Like it grew on me because I didn't like it in the beginning. Like completely in the beginning, I kinda liked it. Then it was the horse fight against the guys on the bridge. I got kind of frustrated and I thought that what the fuck is this game? This is like meh. Then we went on and I was like, Jesus Christ, I just can't stand this game. What the fuck? How does someone say actually this is good? But I can't understand why it is. Like, if you're actually good at the game, if you know how to play, like, it's not intuitive. If you like try to play this like I do, going blind with no like real experience with 3D fighting games or anything, you're gonna get fucked like I did. I got fucked in most cases. The only reason I actually managed to finish this game was because I got so much like, well, maybe it's the point of it, but I got so overpowered with the healing, like the health and all that shit. So, and I actually started to learn some of the attacks that you should do and what you should use. So, that's the only reason I actually managed to finish the game. And I'm pretty sure I'd cry if I'd play it on the hard difficulty. So, I'm not going to do that. Because it takes so long to actually like fuck. I guess I shouldn't keep it there. I mean, can I just go into some place where I can listen to the music? Like, I don't think you have a time limit in this. But yeah, anyway. Like, the thing is, it's frustrating. It's frustrating as hell. I mean, I was so fucking tilted at some points, especially in the beginning and parts of the, even in the normal fights and situations, I was so fucking tilted. If I'd be any more tilted, I'd be upside down, like, honestly. I was so fucking frustrated. And I have to actually, put down the controller and stop playing in certain parts because I was getting so frustrated. One of them was the fight against the fucking biker fuckers, and then you have to fight against 3 dinosaurs, and then you have to fight against the tentacle boss. I was so fucking frustrated in that situation that I actually had to take a break. And that's rare that I actually need to do that. I can kinda see the appeal, because this is like the thing is, it gets so fucking frustrating, but it's so addictive. Like, I don't understand. It's the same way it's like in certain games that I have a love-hate relationship, like for Dark Souls 2 example. Not that Dark Souls 2 is that difficult, but like, you just get addicted to it and you want to actually complete. Yeah, like, you want to do it and you want to power through it. Even though it fucking frustrates you and you're like really annoyed. The thing is, there's like no... It doesn't feel like there's a wall in any situation. Like, you know, like, that you can't pass it. Like, it's completely out of your reach. Like, it's completely impossible to actually win. There's no, like, that kind of a situation. It's always like, you have, like... If I just play better, I can do this. So that's what motivates you to keep on going. And again, I'm going to say I'm not a good player. I have poor reflexes. I have poor hand to eye coordination. I suck basically at games. I never claim to be good. I am not that good. But even I can actually power through this just by playing. The only thing is, this is the kind of like an old outdated fashion, like old outdated type of game where if you somehow read a guide, or you know, or someone tells you, you can probably cheese like 90% of the things and just like power through everything without really caring, just by cheesing, learning or spending like insane amounts of time learning the whole shit. You can probably do that in this game pretty consistently. But the thing is, if you don't know about 3D fighting games, like these kinds of 3D adventure fighters, whatever they are, if you don't know about them, if you don't know about the tactics and the cheese and all that, then it's like super frustrating and you're going to be fucking annoyed as hell because of like there's so many like annoying outdated mechanics in this game. Like, first of all, let me show you. Like, why do you get like a... Like, this is just tapping forward and doing an attack. Yeah. This is running attack. See how fast it goes? Like, this is normal slash. And this is running attack. Why is it like 2 steps forward? If you move 2 steps forward, you get a fucking running attack. Why? Like, what the fuck? That's just fucking stupid game design. First of all, it should be like that. Like, about that speed. Or, better yet, make it so that there's a button for actually running around. Like, I just don't understand. Like, it's old... like old game design. But that's what fucks me up, because the running attack actually can't be like cancelled or anything instantly. So you have like a... Well, okay, you can actually jump out of it. But imagine doing like jumping attacks from that. When you barely can react to like accidentally doing that. And then you need to like jump. Whereas you're probably like ready to do like that attack, so you press it twice because you're expecting it to be that or that or that. So you get something else. So that's one of my fucking most annoying like things that I got pissed off about. The running attacks coming from like going 2 steps forward, which fucks you up because they're not good unless I'm missing something, but it's like a punishment from basically moving. So you try to get to the enemy and try to do an attack, you get that and you can't punish it. Like, you'd want to do like something like this or something like this or just like this. And you don't get it because it's that, and that's it. Yeah. So that's one. The other one is the fucking shitty camera. Like, in these situations, it works really well. Let me correct myself. I don't mean the camera is not like completely shitty. I've seen way worse. But the problem is when you go into like these smaller areas or so, like especially since you have to be like, see, like this. It just like fucking starts going somewhere. Not to mention that you can't lock it to enemy. You don't have any targeting system. So if you try to like like the one thing I had problems in the beginning was when I tried to like attack an enemy and tried to push the direction into it, and it would give me something else completely instead of like it's auto-targeting into an... Like, I have a hard time explaining what I mean, but it's like auto-targeting into enemies, so you don't need to push the direction. But the unfortunate part is that it directs random enemies, like, I think it tries to target the closest enemy there is, but in most cases it might just, like, fail randomly and hit the fucking farther away enemy, or, in some cases, it might attack the one on the ground who's already dead. Like, that happened quite a few times. So, no lock-on targeting or anything kinda makes it fucking random to attack enemies. So sometimes you might, like, especially in the case of the, like, the big laser fiends, which there were, and the small fiends there that were, like, when they were grouped together. I tried to kill the smaller fiends, and it would like auto-target the big fiend instead. So, yeah. I mean, this is a 20-year-old game, so it's to be expected that it's not completely fine. But anyone who actually says that the targeting system is good is like purely thinking out of nostalgia or like or being nostalgic and like yeah, because honestly, playing, like, I remember I haven't played Devil May Cry almost at all. Like, I basically played it a bit, found it like pretty not my type of game, kind of, well, not boring, but not my type of game. But I even remember in that the targeting system being better and actually like having like a lock-on system. But I'm not 100% sure. But I felt like the targeting system was better. Maybe it's easier, maybe the game is easier, or something, I'm not sure, but yeah. The problem with this game is also that so many of the attacks are behind 2 buttons. There's only 2 buttons for all of them, which... That's actually a way to instantly, like, you can land from the drop and go into this. But anyway, there's like too many attacks behind 2 buttons. And especially since there's like well, so many attacks. Which is like the fucking amount of attacks this game has. It's the basic type of like thing with that it's like that's in 3D fighting games. Like basically you have insane amounts of moves and you can only use 80 or 90%, like 80 or 90% of the moves are useless. You don't want to use them because they're just like there to be showing that there's like lots of moves. And you'll probably use like 10% or maybe at most 20% because they're the only ones that are viable. This is like the common theme with many of the 3D fighting games like Virtua Fighter or Tekken or Soul Calibur or Dead or Alive and so on. So this is the exact same thing. At least that's how I feel. That I feel like you should just like I mainly did just like this attack, like XX and YY basically, and with the Kitetsu or like the other sword, I did forward XXX, which leads into the fucking suction, and then you can cancel it into a triple stab. And in like the basic, when I found out about the launcher shit, I started using it like XY, XXXXXY, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, that is the problem with the problem with the game. Like the camera goes wild, not to mention the lock on, not to mention like in big boss battles, since it like constantly is locked on the enemy, you can't like see around. And then when it like in certain situations when they do a charge attack towards you, the camera just flips around, like you lose the like it just flips around and you lose like the what's the word, like you're like where you are on the screen, or where the enemy is, or what happens, and you can't like see the enemy. So yeah, I mean, like I said, part of the camera movement and all of that is probably because of the PlayStation controller on Xbox, like Gamepass, Xbox app Gamepass. Because there's this problem. I'm pushing upwards on the stick, by the way, and it's going down, which is kind of fucking interesting. Why is it going down? I'm pushing up, like up left and up right, and then it works. But if I push directly up, it goes down. It's not reversed or anything. Like I can look down, but and I can look up right, up left, then I look up. What the fuck? So I feel like part of that is the problem why like the water movement and all of that was so like wonky. And maybe it affects some things, but the camera working how it works in certain situations, just that's not the reason. So yeah, I can really see if you play this a lot, you can actually start understanding the whole like fighting concept. And if you find guides or find a way to actually kill the enemies, like how to fight against the certain enemies. Like I have no idea what to do about the fucking green guys, green soldiers who just basically spam from a long range, and I have no idea how to close up to them without taking insane amounts of hits, because this just doesn't like work. Not to mention, this is one of the things no one explained, that you can like cancel the roll into jump. Like that's part of the problem why it felt like so annoying in the beginning, because I needed, like I dodged, and then when I dodged, this is what happens. Like this is the fastest. But then when I found out that you can like do the whole movement shit with this, then it started to like click a bit. So yeah. Like the combat has some like neat things, but I honestly like this is a personal, like probably some people disagree, but I feel like Devil May Cry has better combat mechanism than this. And to be honest, I feel like God of War, I haven't really played those either that much. I played God of War 3 a bit and actually finished it on a harder difficulty. I feel like the combat in that is better, but it might be because it's easier, it's less clunkier. So yeah, once you know from out of guides or something, once you know how to like cheese the enemies and what to do against them, then the things are a bit different. But then again, is it like isn't there a bit of a problem if you actually need to like read from a guide or find out from someone else how to basically cheese the enemies? I'm not sure. Then another thing is like the enemies input read you pretty much, especially the bosses, but well, yeah, they kinda like read what you're doing, like I've noticed. Like the enemies that have throws, they will instantly at certain parts throw you when you're like going to block. Even though they don't see you going into block, there's no like leeway, they just do it. Then there's like the part of appearing enemies like from the fucking magic dimension, which is kinda silly. Then there's like the whole enemies reacting behind the corners instantly, like couple of parts where I was like the enemy is on behind the corner and when I come out it instantly shoots me. Like there's no like reaction times or anything. The old outdated like mechanics of these types of games. So yeah. I'm not sure if there was like anything else. The good thing about this, because of the like the weird movement, the movement is like these jumping things when it like jumps into the walls. They're like finicky, but I think it might be because of the controller. It's not accurate enough. I feel like the Xbox PS4 thing. So yeah, those are pretty much the like the negative things, because this game actually gets a lot better once you start to learn how to play, how to actually like move and do stuff. It becomes a lot more like manageable. Not to mention like the end game becomes a lot more easier because you can buy items, buy weapons, buy like upgrade weapons, buy items. You have a lot more health and all that. So it gets a lot more easier in the end. But I feel like that's kind of the point. So yeah. And the combat has like, to be honest, it's pretty simple. Like the whole fucking spam launcher, then do that attack and all that weird shit. So it's pretty simple, but it's addictive. Like the whole movement mechanism and like all that. Not to mention like the different weapons. There are, like, I like this the most, the lunar staff. I kind of wanted to keep on using it, but it would be boring for me to just use it. Then I started using this and it was like a fucking meme basically. It wasn't like, I didn't seriously, like it was just a sword, but the fucking suction was such a meme that I wanted to use it. I didn't like Vigorian Flail at all. I like this one a lot, but to be honest, like, since I feel like slow weapons are at a disadvantage, so yeah. And the true Dragon Sword, I never really used the Dragon Sword like after the beginning, but I guess it's decent. And this one I would have wanted to use more, but never got a chance to actually. So the different types of weapon and the different type of like way to play it is kinda interesting as well. Because the weapons are different. Except for, well, I feel like True Dragon Sword and Kitetsu are pretty similar, but Kitetsu has like those own special attacks. And then like if you count the Dapilaru and Warhammer, because they're basically the same weapon with a few different attacks. And Nunchaku is the same as Vigorian Flail. And, well, yeah, Wooden Sword. But anyway, yeah, the combat is, and the game is kinda addictive. I wanted to actually play it. I had like dislikes of it in the beginning, but it started to like grow on me, and I started to get like really addicted, maybe to the fucking suffering. Maybe I'm a masochist or something, but I kind of wanted to just like keep on playing, and I was like all the week when I was like waiting to play it again during the weekend, I was thinking that, god damn, I kind of want to play it. I kind of want to. It's like, I don't know, it makes me suffer and it makes me rage, but you still want to come back to it and try to like play it. And that's what happened with this game. So in the end, I actually liked it. Like the thing is, I would even maybe think about playing it more. Like, this wasn't like a core, you know, like I just want to finish this and I don't want to ever play this again. I kind of feel like I'd want to play and try to master or like see what to do to the enemies, like how to fight them better. Like I got a bit better against certain enemies. Certain enemies still felt like bullshit, but against certain enemies I started to feel like I did a bit better. Like fucking Alma is so... I have no idea what the fuck to do against that. Like especially some of the bosses. Alma and yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, I liked it. I feel like this is a... Well, I can understand why people thought it was insanely good, and I also understand why people thought it was insanely challenging and hard. The difficulty, like I said, comes from the fact that you can't know, like it's cheap. It's completely cheap. And you can't know how to counter or fight against that cheapness unless you spend hours, like lots of hours into learning it, or you get someone to tell you how to cheese or how to beat, or you read a guide, or maybe all of them together. And that's the thing about this game. It's so outdated, like the many of the mechanics and the whole system. It's not like it's difficult because it's fairly difficult. It's difficult because it's just so fucking cheap. Unless you know what to do. So, yeah. That's the thing about it. Unless you cheese. And you can't know how to cheese unless you find it out from somewhere. But yeah. It's addictive. The plot is whatever. The music is like really good. That's all I'm going to say. Like the music is really fucking good. I like it. Like, well, I don't want to say really fucking good, but it's actually the strong point of this game, and that's one of the reasons why you, at least for me, that you want to keep on playing it, because you get to hear the interesting music. Like, it fits, and it's not like boring as shit. That's how I feel, at least. So what else was I going to say? I mean, I'd kinda, like I've been fucking babbling 30 minutes. I feel like I've said basically everything. Like, outdated game, I can kinda understand why it was awesome 20 years ago, or why people say it was awesome. But anyone who, on today's, like 2000, even in 2015, let's say 2000, after 2015 or maybe even 2010, if anyone says that it's like some god game or the ultimate game and it's the best system or anything like that, it's just like lying to themselves, basically. Lying to, like, it's nostalgia talking. Like, too nostalgic. And they don't want to admit that the game is really outdated and the mechanics are, like, super outdated. But, like I said, it's actually a good game. I liked it. Plot is shit. Well, not shit, but I actually kind of wanted to see the plot for like a longest time, until like the half part of the game. Or let's actually, for the end part of the game. Like the last few chapters were like, what the fuck is going on? Why is so like just... Yeah, I killed that random emperor. It was the emperor. No one fucking explained it was the emperor. It was just so fucking random. And then you find out that your best friend or mentor or whatever, who the fuck ever, was like the head villain orchestrating something, and then he just killed the fucking random lackey of his. Like, it's so fucking generic fucking bad anime plot. And I feel like they were like the most of the thing was just made to show the boobs jiggling. That's their biggest fucking plan. Well, anyway. Like, despite me raging and fucking yelling and whining and all that, I actually enjoyed playing this. Let's just say that. I really enjoyed playing this. It was actually, in my opinion, pretty damn... what's the word? Like, come on, what's the word? Like, entertaining. I liked playing it. Now I wouldn't have probably played this ever if it wasn't on Game Pass. I wouldn't have gotten it or anything, but yeah, I'm glad I played it. So, since I actually played this, next up I will be doing Ninja Gaiden 2. I'm going to play that too, just for the sake of completion, because I actually played this one as well. I want to play the second one and finish it. This is one of, obviously, it doesn't seem like there was no cliffhanger ending or anything, so they don't follow up with the plot, at least like completely. They're probably following it up with some weird like tie-in or something, but they can't like completely follow it up with this. But I want to play it because I started this and I want to see it through, and I'll probably, if I have time, depending on my subscription for Game Pass, I will probably play the third one as well, the Ninja Gaiden Razor's Edge or whatever it is. But at least I'll play the second ones, especially since I still have time to play it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I took way longer to finish this than most people did, because it's over 20 hours that I've played this. Like, because of all the dying and all that. Like, honestly, if I didn't die as much or didn't need to like load the game and do save scumming and all that, I would have probably done this in way less of a time. But unfortunately, it took so long. Besides than that, I kept like exploring everything. I went into the city so many times exploring the place without there actually being really anything, so I wasted a lot of time doing that as well. But then again, that's my completionist nature. I want to explore and check out everything and explore every lore thing and all that. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'll probably do Ninja Gaiden 2 as well after this. I'm not sure what I'm playing, because when I get this up on YouTube, it's probably going to be way later on, because I have so many uploads going. I need to upload there, so this will probably be there someday. So I'm not sure what I'm playing at that time, but I will be doing Ninja Gaiden 2 after this. So that's a guarantee. So anyway, I really hope you people liked watching this, whoever watched this, and I hope that you didn't like get too offended by my raging of the game, because honestly, like, it's not bad. It's not a bad game. Many of the things that I messed up or fucked up was because of me actually fucking up, and I just got really annoyed about many of the things. Despite my raging and yelling, I actually liked it, and I found it entertaining, and I found some of the things that happened that I did pretty damn funny. So I wasn't like actually hating on the game, because yeah, I mean, I can't hate it. It's pretty old, but it's still playable. It's just the mechanics are just outdated. That's my personal opinion. My personal opinion is that the mechanics are outdated. I mean, you can disagree or agree. That's up to you. But that's my personal opinion. And I feel like modern games shouldn't be like this. But that's just my opinion. So, yeah. Or, yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you. This is UFONman. Yeah. Just so you know whose playthrough you're watching. This is UFONman signing off, and I'll see you in the next playthrough. Or you'll see my playthrough, and I'll talk to you. Or something like that. Whatever. Anyway, see you around. Bye.